What I haven't got a button mapped to yet, I don't think, is my parking brake. So this is the other thing I'm trying to figure out, is what I want to map. I know that I can look left and right easily like that when I'm driving. There are things like parking brake and trailer brake, and I used to have them in different places on the Thrustmaster. On this one, I've got 6 buttons in this layout. These are fairly easy to get to. These two are a bit harder. There's more buttons up here. Things like the horn. I'm happy for lights to be here. Horn you could probably put on the wheel itself. Is that your CPU percentage? Yes. Stream Deck's more powerful than people think. Oh yeah. People like 200 quid for a button box. It's a bit more than that. So yeah, I don't have a parking brake set at all. Because I had to unmap all of my controls. My Thrustmaster controls are completely different. Let's see. So I've configured all that. Right, shift up, shift down, don't need any of this. Stop start engine. Right, I haven't got any engine start button, so I could maybe use the yellow button in the middle of the screen here for engine start. Because that's something you're not going to press very often. I could even put it on a button box thinking about it. The button box makes streaming a lot easier for everyone. Well, I kind of think that it's so versatile. It's not just for streaming, is it? When are you building your new PC? Yeah, probably we're trying to fix the date in the calendar. I'm hoping we can get it done in March, and that'll be a 3950X or the 2080 Ti. 32 gig of, I'm hoping G-Skill RAM, 2 NVMe SSDs, and 2 4 terabyte SSDs. What else? Water cooled. Yeah, like the parts are finalizing now. It should be a fairly beefy machine. The motherboard. What is it now? The Asus something 8. Can't remember. You're thinking building for Flight Sim? No, that's going to be my new box. That will do everything. That will do everything. Streaming, recording, rendering, gaming, everything. Crosshair Hero 8. It might be, Rome. I don't know. Have you chosen a color scheme? I'm not sure what you mean. 4 terabyte SSD. I have one in this machine now. That SSD will be moved over. That's what I'm using for. I'm going to have one 4 terabyte SSD for all of my games and one 4 terabyte SSD for scenery, Flight Sim scenery. 16 core, yeah. It's a 16 actual core, 32 with hyperthread type thing. Snow Jesus, thank you for 33 months. Right, start stop engine. Put it there for now. Should have left it. I'll probably put it over here at some point. Definitely want to have a trailer brake and an engine brake. Parking brake. Maybe put them down here, these two down here. Or maybe orange and blue. I like the colours though. You're drooling. It's going to be a beast. Although, it'll have a 2080 Ti and NVIDIA will probably come out with a 3000. I don't think I'm going to be streaming P3D. What I'll probably do, Fleet, is I'll stream X-Plane until I can stream the new Microsoft Flight Sim and then run both. I don't think I'm going to go P3D. What colour will the rig be? Black. I would never have a white rig. Never. That thing would be so easy to mark and like discolor. Just no way. No. I'm going to go to Vegas in June. I'm going to go to the Flight Sim Expo in June, and then the Flight Sim show in October at Cosford. English only, please, knees. No Russian. RGB a little bit. The memory sticks, I'm hoping if you get the G-Skill memory sticks, they'll have RGB strips on them. The Asus motherboard has AuraSync. Those memory sticks comply with AuraSync. The actual case itself, might have to put some LED strips inside maybe. To be honest, I'm not big on that stuff. A lot of people are, but I really don't care about RGB. I know it looks cool, but I just take my rig and I put it as far away as I can and never look at it. That's what I do. It's what I've always done. I remember the days when PCs, like the very first started coming out with RGB lighting on PCs. I remember the days, and I had a friend who, he was going nuts over it. He was like, he tried to make something out of Blake 7. He had all these RGB fans on it and RGB lights and a glass case, and he was like, look at this creation. I was like, yeah. You know what I do with my PC? I put it in the cupboard over there so I don't have to listen to it. I just want it sealed up and quiet. Just be quiet and work really well. That's all I want. Yeah, it'll have a custom water cool loop in it from AlphaCool. Let's see, parking brake we're going to put on that blue button there, and the trailer brake we're going to put on the orange button. So we've got our two brake buttons here. Trailer brake's really useful when you're like on an incline and you want to get going. You just hold the button down while you bring the clutch up, and it'll just hold the trailer in place, and then you just let it go. What PC case? I can't remember. Oh, what's it called now? It's a really nice case, actually. I can't remember the name. It's an unusual name. Like that was a Fantech case, and I almost went for a Fantech case again. But there's this other one that is AuraSync compatible and looks really good as well. Retarder increase and decrease. Could put those on here. That can be useful. Not so much in ATS, but definitely in ETS. Right, lift, drop axle. That's the kind of thing, really, I should map to buttons. Diff lock, turn indicators. Turn indicators are already mapped. Hazard warning lights. Again, this is all stuff I should really map onto Stream Deck. Like, I don't really want to have hotkeys for dropping the axles, you know? Welcome back. Oh, it is. I think it's a Lian Lai, or Lian Li, however you say that. It's one of those. I'm pretty certain it's a Lian Li case. Very nice case. Is it the O11 Dynamic XL? I don't know the model. I just remember it being a Lian Li. Got my phone. Hang on, let me see if I can find it. Oh, here we go. Right. It's an Asus Crosshair 8 formula for the motherboard. Ryzen 3950X CPU. ROG Strix GeForce 2080 Ti. 08G, whatever that means. G-Skill RAM, 32 gig. 2 Corsair Gen 4 M2 drives. 2 terabytes each. So two 2 terabyte Gen 4 M2 drives. They are very, very quick. Very quick. OHG's highest end. Cool. 2 4 terabyte Samsung Evo SATA SSDs. One I've already got. The Lian Li 011 Dynamic XL ROG certified case. The Asus ROG Thor 1200 watt power supply. A ROG Aura terminal so we control lighting, an AlphaCool custom loop, Noctua fans for the cooling on the radiator. That is the rig. That's going to be a beast. Yeah, I already bought one of the 4TB SSDs. You don't want to wait for the 3080 Ti. Dude, like the problem with the game that we're in is you can always wait 6 or 12 months and get the next thing. Like, as soon as you put a component in a case, it's out of date. Within months, it's out of date. I have to work with what I can get now. If I want to wait for a 3080 Ti, let's say they announce it soon, then they release it over summer, let's say, maybe. Unlikely. And then what's the availability on that? And then, you know. Jaguar, thank you for 2 months. Been watching you from Africa for years. Now that I'm back home in the US, I can finally support you. Thank you, dude. Thank you for the sub. Chaos, welcome back as well. Thank you for 45 months. Daldril. TI release is 6 months after the other release. Very true. Yeah, you'll probably have a 3080 and then a 3080 Ti. And you'll also have like Founders Editions will come out initially, and then a Ti will come later. And who knows what's on the 30 series. Let's see, wipers. Oh, cruise control. Hang on. I already set the cruise control. So what I did, you know this little button here that I told you about? This is the 4-way switch for the camera. It actually presses in and has a turn dial that you can click clockwise and anti-clockwise. So I use that to cruise control up and down and use the button press to hit the cruise control. I can drive along, press that, engages cruise control, turn the dial, and adjust the speed. Yeah, I don't touch AMD GPUs. Like this, I've had NVIDIA GPUs for well over a decade. I don't touch AMD ones. In fact, this is the first AMD processor I will have had since 2004 when I built a dual Opteron system. I've been Intel ever since. But I kind of feel that AMD's killing it now with the CPU, but not with the graphics cards. And Leah, the best looking. It's a nice case. That and the PCI Gen 4 is just amazing. Right, what's doing? Let's get on with this. Wipers, we've done. Horn. What else do we actually need at this point? I could do a try to disconnect buttons. I'll probably just map a control for that now. Let's see. Left drop axle is U. Left drop trailer axle is Y. Trailer brake we've done. I need to try. What's the try to disconnect button? Which is a try to disconnect? Is it just the U key? Is it that one? Can't be that. No, that's the axle on the truck, isn't it? The button section. Hang on. A walk mode. Oh my god, walk mode. I've not even played with that yet. Here we go. It's under other. So T for trailer. Enter to activate. Let's do that. It's mapped to T, isn't it, by default? So I'm going to go back to the wheel deck on the right. Go into trucking. I have no idea if we can find any kind of a graphic for a trailer disconnect. Because these are all car related. Dashboard signals, maybe. Anything that we can pass off as a trailer disconnect, do you think? Ow. Battery, dashboard. Maybe the trunk one. Or this one. There, for trailer. I don't think suspension is the right one, is it? It's under here. Oh, they're just rubbish icons.
Welcome back, Nutter.
What are these? These are like nerd or die ones, but they're more kind of geared towards app type stuff, I think. They're not as good. Look at these. Oh my god. Hoggers. Again, these are more for apps and things. Car parts. Go back to these, I think. They're probably the best bet. Actually, you could use that for engine. Engine starts. That's a good key. Car lights. Look at this gear shift. This is cool. Turbine. Could use the Twitch emotes. I think the best one so far is probably, which I don't really like to be honest, but yeah. Like a glove emote for parking the trailer. Lol. Hazards, which is the hazard? That you could use for the warning lights, hazard lights. A big T symbol. What I need to do is, because this is car parts, I need to find a truck part one. I'm not using seatbelt for disconnect trailer. That doesn't make any sense. Creeper, welcome back. We'll just go with something temporary and we'll work it out later. I'll find better things. Maybe like a skidding car. Where's the exclamation mark icon? Oh, you mean this one? Yeah, I could use that. Why not? Just drag that in. Uh-oh. Didn't want to do that. What else was I going to do? I was going to do ignition as well, wasn't I? Engine start. So let's try to disconnect. Could do a blinker one. There, you can do that with it. Because you can. What else was I going to do? Mine's gone blank. Blinker, engine. Where's the engine? Why did you make all the rest of them one color? Wouldn't be easy to distinguish if they're different. I can fine tune this offline. I don't mind, you know, fine tuning it anytime. I mean, these are really basic graphics. You know, this thing can display some really nice stuff. Like, this looks really rudimentary. But I just want to get stuff mapped so I can actually use it. Car key. Oh, we had just a car key, not a key with a wireless symbol on it. The 2-1, what do you mean? 2 key? Actually, I could have used this, couldn't I? Use that instead. That's okay, it is. Crazy Gamer, thank you for the bits. One of the vids in the new room coming out, Paul. I I want to do the vids when this thing is, when I'm happy with it, you know? When it's actually an operational battle station. Actually, when it's just working properly. Like, I have no cable management. If I did a room tour right now, there's cables down here, there's cables down there. I've done no cable management. Like, that comes at the end. I also haven't sorted out how I'm going to put the rudder pedals down there. I really want to do that because I want that in the video. I want to show people, you know, if you pop this plate off and you put rudder pedals on it, this is what happens. Right, let's see. So we want hotkey. And we'll go with C key. And we'll say trailer. Set from file. So got a trailer icon over there. Well, I should keep this away from other stuff. Just down there. Trailer disconnects down here. You should put the engine key in the bottom left of the stream deck. Or down here, yeah, I agree. Like, these are internal controls, aren't they? So I'm quite happy for them to be grouped together, like these things. But this is something you do infrequently. And like you say, the actual engine start is something you do infrequently. I think that was E, wasn't it? E for engine. You're going to be driving a new rig. I'm going to do some driving in a bit, but at the moment it's not really about trucking. It's more about config, which is why I set the title that way. What about this icon for the trailer button, Rome? Let's have a look. What do you know what size that is, Rome? I'll try it. I don't know if it's the right size or not. It's 512 by 512. It might not like it. Let's find out. I might have to resize it down. I think it takes 256 by 256. I could be wrong. Oh, it's taking it. Nice. Yeah, that'll do. The other thing is we can move this text if you want to. You can actually say, I want it at the top like that. So you can put trailer above it, which is kind of nice. You can change the font of this text and you can change where it is. You can even change the color of it. You could make that yellow if you wanted to. So it's quite versatile. Like, this doesn't matter because it doesn't matter where that is. These I put in the middle because I thought they looked better. That doesn't really need to say right up anymore. That could just say right. Maybe put that at the top. Might look better. Maybe like that. Had one more, didn't I? Oh, the what's the default key for the blinkers, hazard lights? Can everybody remember? Is it F? I honestly can't remember. I won't bother putting text on that. Okay, let's try that out. Hazard warning F. There we go. Okay. So if we press that, there you go. That works. Seems to work nicely. I need to grab a trailer. Somebody said the Kenworth T680's got the new F mod sounds on it. We can go and grab that. Moorcroft, thank you for half a year.
Welcome back, Nutter.
Could you animate the button to flash? If you made a GIF, I think, yeah. Yeah, if you made a GIF, then you could make that animate. Where do I keep my juice? At the moment, on a tray on the floor. Out of the way where it cannot be kicked. Or knocked over by me. Yeah, I don't want it on the carpet. No, I've got like a little tray. And I put some paper towel on it so it soaks up all the... Because when you have ice in a drink, as I'm sure you know, when you put ice in a drink, you get condensation on the outside and it runs down. Yeah. It sits in the tray, then you pick your glass up and it starts dripping all over you. It's very annoying. I don't actually have room for a cup holder. I thought about it. I mean, I could in theory have a cup holder down here, but... Put it down there.
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
Thank you for 10 months, Colossus. That's what I was going to do. I was going to go for... truck dealers. Let's have a look. Could take ourselves up to... Let's go up to Portland. That's a good view. Anybody see the truck dealer?
Happy anniversary,
It's supposed... Oh, there it is. I think that's it.
Welcome back,
Vids will be starting up again soon, Wolf. Yov Hato, thank you for 40 months. Truck dealer is currently closed because it's Sunday. I love how the truck dealer's closed, but they play music out the tannoy. Have a look. Apparently, oh my god, that's nasty. Apparently the 680 has the new F mod sounds. I think I'll take that. Chassis option. Take a 300-gallon tank, why not? Engine. Does anybody know the F mod sounds for this truck? Have they done it for the Cummins or the Packard or both? Yeah, I said that earlier, Cold. I can't do anything about it. I literally can't move the options. The UI in this game doesn't let you move things around. So, like, all the options are off the screen. Oh, if you look, the options are here. Look, they're literally there. Press the feet on the bottom right. Oh, here we go. First person camera enabled. Walk around the workshop. Control for crouch. I'm sure nobody's done this at all. And you can sprint. You know what people are going to say now? Oh, why can't I pick tools up? Why can't I throw spanners around the workbench? That's what people want next. Press the red button. Mm-hmm. Orbit camera enabled. There we go. Back to the orbit camera. So back on the engine, do we want the Cummins or the Packard? Which is going to sound F-mod like. Oh, they've wanted that for years, Rob. They've wanted to get out the truck for years, and I've heard people literally say, "Hey, Squirrel," they'll come up to you at Truckfest or whatever. Squirrel, do you think I tried emailing SCS, but they're not replying to me. Do you think you can get a message through to Pavel? Because I think it'd be a really good idea if you could get out at fuel stations and go inside and use the toilets, and then you could buy some food and drink, and then get back in your truck. What do you think about it? Do you think it'd be a really good idea, Squirrel? Do you agree with me? They're not replying to me, and I'm like, yeah, there's a reason they're not replying to you, bro. It's not toilet sim, is it? It's a truck sim. All right, we'll take the Packard. I don't even know why they want it. Like, I've no idea. I've no idea why they want to get out of the truck and go and use the toilet. What's that about? I mean, you know what you know what a toilet looks like? You go to one every day. I mean, why do you need it in a game? I don't know. That's one ugly truck, I agree. Right, let's go with the Packard. This is I don't like tan interiors. I would take grey any day over tan. You want to get out of the truck in a crossway and argue with the accident we just had with the other players, some road rage. I do wish you could do stuff to the AI. Like that I would be okay with. Like the idea of just, I don't know, getting out and having an argument with the AI, that would be funny. Like turn it into GTA. You start jacking them out of the cars like let's do that. Do that. I'll do. Road rage. Because you kind of want to do stuff in the game that you can't do in real life, right? I don't think I'm even going to bother configuring this right now. I'll just drive it, I guess. That looks slightly better. Don't like the white mud flaps. Let's go with that. Oh yeah, we need some bacon, don't we? Double radiant bacon. Never heard of that brand. Not a fan of these visors. Interesting, you can't, oh yeah, you can. I was going to say you can't paint them, but like for some reason the dot's here and not here. Are you the millionth person to comment that the rear view camera's a bit low? Nope. But I will tell you that it didn't start out that way. It's actually gone down slightly over the last hour. It was higher. This is something I'm still yet to sort out. I'm not happy with the way this is working at the moment. I don't like the way the arm's working. I need to get something different for that. Let's have a look at it. It's not too bad actually. Bumper painted. That's cool. They do a normal bull bar and they do a black bull bar now. That's kind of cool. They should let you do a black version of the grill as well. That'll do. I don't think there's a great deal we can change inside. I love the positional audio now. Mr. Hawkeye, thank you for 16 months. Very nice rig. Wish you many safe kilometers with your rig. Thank you. You really get the sense that, like, a window closed and opened in your ears. Yes, there are 2 strokes in this if you go for the Detroit engines. Did I do the wipers? We got wipers. We got lights. We should have bacon. Oh, we've got blinkers, not bacon. Oh, I did the hazard. I didn't do the bacon. I need a bacon, but I need a bacon icon. I should literally find an icon with a piece of bacon on it. Just have it that puts the bacon on. We need to do that. What's the key? What's the default key press for bacon? Also, I don't have a button for my Is it? Oh. Oh, I need a bacon icon. Captain Flint, have an idea. Maybe add another OBS scene for ATS truck config, which will allow you to grab the left and right most parts of the screen and add them into the view so we can see the menus. That would work in a very odd way. I don't know how much work it would put on OBS. It wouldn't... Yeah, it's a tricky one. It is technically doable. Hang on. Let's go over here. So, let's see. So the bit on the left, you want to be able to turn it on and off, really. So what you'd have to do is in the game capture. One second. Things always go well when you start messing about with OBS while you're actually live. Yes, Tim. Just testing it all out, mate. Let's see. Start of a 10. Let's say 1600 crop. Let's tab into the game a second.
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
Trying to work out where this thing is now. 1 second.
Welcome to the Nut House.
Why is it not showing up? C Slider, thank you very much for subbing. Welcome to the house. Kevin, really love your rig. What size monitor, wide monitor are you using? So this is an Asus XG 49 VQ, so it's a 49-inch monitor. Basically, the one if you watch my video I did about a year ago, it was like gaming in ultra widescreen. It's that monitor. I liked it so much, I had to go and buy one in the end. Where on earth? You use Streamlabs OBS? God, no, I hate it. Ugh. I use standard OBS. Streamlabs OBS, I honestly, the UI, I can't stand. I installed it and I was like, nope. There it is, finally. Right, now we can make some progress. Right, so we do that. And we put that in the scene. We put that over that, and then we capture that, and then we do that. And if I alt tab back in, that's interesting. That's really weird. I'm cropping that image in, but it's hiding what's underneath it somehow. Or that one's not getting it now. Oh, I know why. I'm being stupid. There you go. I should do it. Yes, no, maybe. I kind of get the feeling that OBS is not capturing it twice. Like what OBS appears to be doing, I'm basically telling it to capture it, crop it, and then capture it again. But the second one underneath is not showing through. So it's as if OBS is saying, yeah, you can't do that. You can't have that twice. You can't overlay the same thing on top of itself. It's ignoring the second one. No, the test card is below it. The test card is below it in the stack. So you've got the cropped capture, the actual capture, and then the test card. So OBS is basically ignoring the second capture. It's saying you've already got that. That's what it appears to be doing anyway. Like if I hide that left one now and tab back in, so you can see the whole thing. But if I put that crop back on, like only one of them is active. It only lets you, yeah, that's really weird. Maybe if I've got an idea. Let me try something. Nah, it's literally, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. OBS won't let you do it. So it was a nice idea, but unfortunately OBS won't let you, it won't let you have two captures of the same source. And if you use the same capture, then it won't let you crop it twice. Like if you edit the crop, it crops both of them. So you can't duplicate it and then crop one. It's just not having it, essentially. So yeah, there doesn't appear to be a way around it. Like the only thing I could potentially do is change the resolution in the game and put it onto normal. What if you monitor capture then?
Happy anniversary.
I don't know how that's going to work out. If I do a display capture, it's probably not going to capture the... Because I think only one thing can capture the DirectX surface. I think that's the restriction.
Welcome back, Nutter.
Ty Gibson, welcome back. Maxwell, thank you for a bullseye 50 months. I think a display capture is going to capture the actual desktop. I don't know. I'll have to play around with it. Let's see what jobs are available. Ooh, take a triple down the road. Woo! Large tubes. On Discord, the display capture captures whatever window you're in, and the game capture is obvious. Well, at the moment, I'm game capturing a specific window, which is the American Truck Sim window. If you display capture, it captures your desktop, as far as I remember. I'll play with it when I'm off stream, like, we don't need to do it right now. I'm not configuring. In 137, you can now get ownable cistern trailers, by the way. What's the power consumption of a monitor that big? I don't know, Zinem. Have a look on their website. It'll tell you on the specs what the power draw is. It's going to be the same as two 1080 monitors. It's literally two 1080 monitors stuck together. Alright, let's see how we get on with this then. So hopefully I've got the gear set up. Let's get some lights. Oh, it's too quiet, man. That's better. Let's open the windows. Another thing I had to adjust was the force feedback. Like, the force feedback on the Fanatec was freaking out with what it was telling it to do. Yeah, it's a Fanatec wheel. Like, if you have the engine idle on normal, on the Thrustmaster wheel, nothing happened. On this, it would sit there going... Yeah, I've kept the same gear layout. The lag is real. What lag? What lag? I'm not losing packets. No lag for you. Good. It's just you then, bud. Tell your sister to get off the internet. Right, so if I press this button here, that should enable cruise control. And then if I turn the dial, I should be able to increase the speed. Nice. That works. Indicators are working. Oh boy. Tell you what, it feels weird braking with these pedals though. Where's the indicator sound coming from? In the game somewhere. How much internet bandwidth do you consume each month for streams? I don't know. I don't care. I'm unmetered. Power consumption 47 watts. There you go. I don't have a teacup in the new rig. Yeah, I don't know how much internet bandwidth I use. I mean, obviously I use a lot for uploading the stream. Downloading? Who knows? Just game patches, I guess. Yeah, I've seen OBS do that before, and I can't remember what the problem was. That weird stutter effect that OBS does with this game. I've seen that before. I can't remember what the fix is. Because it only appears to be this game, like in all the other games, nothing happens. Very strange. If I had that problem with stutters with multiple monitors, it would just tank the FPS. Uh-oh. It's a bit late to do anything about that. Too busy reading chat. Well, that's broke the engine. Shut it, Beaker. I wonder how broken the engine is. Oof. Oof. 39%. That's gonna cost. Which bit of the stop sign did you not understand? The bit where I was reading Rob Jansen's message and didn't see the stop sign, that bit. Although my engine understands the stop sign. The thing is, Rob, I don't have it in any other game. It just doesn't happen. Only in ATS. What, you didn't actually get it in ETS? That's interesting. I did hit a train in Red Dead when reading chat, that's very true. truck is fine. I wouldn't say that. I need to build up muscle memory for where everything is. Everything's in such a different position now. Scumbag lights. Where are we on the map? Portland. If you don't have money for handbrake, you think it's a good idea to buy a clutch pedal to make... To what? To make it as a handbrake. Handbrake? You could just have a button for a handbrake. I'm not really following that. Wait, how do we... Go around the back? Mr. Gladestone, thank you for 2 months. I've got a feeling that we just got lied to about the pickup point. There's a stutter spike every second. Wasn't this bad last time? Yeah, but what was it last time, Whiteland? That's the thing. Maybe it's because my monitors are running 120 FPS and the game's running at 60. Actually, no, the game's running at 120 now. It's capturing at 60. I don't know. It's something to do with frame rates, I think. Well, it's not an encoding problem, Jack. I don't believe. You tried 30 FPS and it was still the same. Was that when you were OBS capturing, or... Oh boy, that's a mistake. What resolution? It's 1080 high, and it's double 1920 wide. Something to do with the truck rendering in OBS. Have you tried it with XSplit to see what happens? I've noticed when I change gear, you see that? How does that work? There's a vibration of that actually causing the camera to move. If I do it gently, it's fine. It's only when I bang the rig, which is driven off this. Is that actually moving when I do that? Just getting used to it all, Verador, to be honest. Is it moving? Ah, I could be moving the mouse. Maybe that's it. Because the mouse is on the same... If I put the mouse there? 1 second. Yeah, I think it must be the mouse. Actually, the vibration from this is transmitted to the mouse. Yeah, if I put the mouse upside down, it goes away. You never tried with Expert, just bought an Elgato capture card, wanted one anyway. Yeah, vibrations to a sensitive mouse. It's a millennial mouse. Right, trailer button. Yay! Custard, thank you for 62. At the moment, I'm not using my track IR, I'm just trying widescreen. Like, I've passed the build stage. I've done a lot of the config. I'm kind of in the testing stage now to see what works and what doesn't. PC Kelly, thank you for 42 months. Right. It would be nice if there was a mechanic on the way somewhere. But for some reason, there aren't many mechanics around. So yeah. Rip that idea. There's no console command you can run, is there? Like G_fix or something. G_damage. Oh. Truck. There must be a setting on the console for the truck damage. No, the 4790K, blimey, no. There's a mechanic in the south. Whereabouts? You mean that one? Suppose we could go that way. We can go that way and then carry on. Because this is going to get irritating. G_please work will destroy. Is that an official command? Alvino official, welcome to the net house. You stream with GoPros? I am doing, yeah. I've always streamed with GoPros for years. However, when I'm at the desk now, I have a different camera. I have a Sony camera. But yeah, I gave up on webcams a long time ago. Logitech drivers mostly cause that problem. The only problem about using GoPros is you need some kind of capture device. Oh my god. How do they cope with the constant streaming? Put a USB cable in there. That's been running fine for a long time. Hopefully I muted that. Sorry. Squeeze me. Yeah, the GoPros seem to work fine when they're on for streaming. Oh yeah, professional streamer. Absolutely. Keeping the standards low since 2015. And when you looked around, people said they weren't designed for it, so they would overheat a lot. This is irritating. Yeah, I've been doing it for years with GoPros and never had a problem. Happy anniversary, WH. Thank you for 2 years support, sir. Oh my god. Are you going to Flight Sim Expo? Yes, I am. Unrepeatable. Thank you very much for subbing. Well, we did about 30-odd% damage firefighter, which is probably about 30% of the cost of the truck. However, the game has that insurance thingy in it now, so it's probably going to cost about 3 grand. Maybe test ETS2 to just remain. I'll do it offline. I don't know why it's doing it. The Code Monkey, thank you 43 months. Frosty Falls, I think 55. You want insurance which you don't have to pay for? Why would somebody insure a vehicle that you don't pay for? You have at least 8 stranger scars that you're paying for. I know. It's a problem. In real life, the trailer would have tipped. Nah. Why is it 25 miles an hour limit over this bit of road over the bridge? Oh my god, as if. Why is it 25 miles an hour here? It's like, that's insane. You can take it out of my millions. I barely even flinched. We're going left or right here?
Oh, yeah.
I think we're going right, but I'm not 100%. Yeah. Time to start a new account. Oh no. Map man, thank you for the bits. You can wait, bro. Daily Mouse, 38 months, still chugging along. What, you or me? Do you think they will add a Tesla Semi? I don't think you'll see that in the game officially for many years.